Hello everybody! Within this presentation, we will share with you the information about key principles and main challenges of digital transformation of youth organizations. All information that you will get from this presentation we compiled from the meetings, seminars, and our work with youth workers who studied their way of digital transformation. We defined three key principles of digital transformation in the youth field. The first one is we need to recognize the fact that we live in two realities, offline and online, and we need to transform our activities according to this fact. So all activities that we have in our organizations, like defining communication strategy, fundraising strategy, educational strategy, should be adopted to the online reality. And we need to have activities like an offline field as well as an online field. The second principle declares that use of technology is only a way that helps us to reach our goals. It isn't the objective itself. We need to think about technology not like an objective itself, but like a way that helps us to achieve our mission. And the last principle is digital transformation should have a strategy. What does it mean? It means that when we start to transform our organization digitally, first of all, we need to have a good vision where we are going to come with this transforming our organization digitally. We need to have a team for doing it. We need to have a plan of actions in order to understand how we are going to move on that direction. Now let's speak about main challenges that youth organizations can meet on their way transforming digitally. And here we would like to recommend you a publication that was done last year by some Spanish institutions and research centers. This document is dedicated to the field of NGO and explains main principles of digital transformation in this field. Unfortunately, we have it just in Spanish language, so Spanish speakers can approach it. And this document also defines main challenges that youth organizations can meet on their way transforming digitally. And we can define 5 main challenges. First of all, it's search for talented or staff training to implement the change. What does it mean? It means that when we start transform digitally, we need to have a team who will support us. I think we already were speaking about it during our webinars, that sometimes there is a leader, there is a director of the organization who propose some changes on the way of digital transformation, but teams doesn't support him or her, and doesn't feel the benefits of this process. So it's very, very important that you have the team that shares your idea to transform digitally, and that you provide some training for your staff in order to work on the same line and to transform digitally together. The second challenge is that you need to have a budget for digital transformation. You need to understand that digital transformation needs some resources, and these resources should be planned the same like we were speaking about plan of actions for digital transformation. The third challenge implies avoiding resistance. What does it mean? That every change produced, let's say, some feelings, uncomfortable atmosphere, because we need to change the way we are working, and we need to spend more energy first time before we used to use the technology than without technology. According this challenge, we need to understand that we will spend some time in order to speak with our team, in order to explain them the main benefits of digital transformation. The next challenge is about the complexity of technology. What does it mean? That technology changes very, very fast, and technology offers us a wide variety of digital tools, and we need to be updated in this field. That's why it's very important to have some group of people or one person who will read articles, who will go to some seminars about innovation and about new tools that can be used by your organization. And the last challenge, that transform digitally, we need to think about long-term impact versus urgency. Very often we can see the examples that organizations can apply technology in order to achieve very fast the results. But applying technology, we need to think about long-term impact. For example, if you want to choose one of the tools for digital management like Trello or Asana or FreeCamp, we need to think about what kind of tool exactly will be more suitable for us. Not just apply it right now and work with it just 1 week, but to think about a long-term perspective and long-term impact. It means that it also needs time in order to understand it, to reflect on it, to try with the team, and then to adopt it to your work. Thank you very much for your attention, and after the presentation you will have some articles about different aspects that can help you to be transformed digitally.